Today I'm putting two mastering solutions head to head. The Landr mastering plugin and Ozone 12 from iZotope. I'll show you how they stack up, discuss some pros and cons, and you'll hear some A/B tests so you can hear what they do to the mixes. Let's go! Shout out to Landr for sponsoring this video, but the opinions displayed here remain my own. Okay, first up, Landr. The old way of mastering with Landr is to upload your stereo track into the app, but now you have a plugin that you have straight into your DAW as a AU or VST, and you can use it in the same way as you can use other plugins. And it works in the same way as Ozone with the mastering assistant, so you just listen back to the loudest part of your track, and it will analyze the incoming audio and give some suggestions based on your choices beforehand. So if you want it balanced, you'll get a balanced result, or if you want it aggressive or subtle, you get that as well. For about $10 a month, you get the mastering plugin, but you also get a lot of other juicy stuff. You get a complete production ecosystem from idea to released song. So first off, you have samples, and then you have a sampler that you can put these samples into. You have a lot of synths. You have effects like EQs, reverb, delays. You have both native Landr effects, and you have also a lot of third-party affiliates. And then there's tools such as stem splitters, vocal enhancers, album mastering, and mix checker. And then, as mentioned, the mastering plugin, and there's distribution as well. So you can, through Landr, upload to Spotify, Apple Music, etc. So it's like a holistic bundle you get right there for about $10 a month. This is first and foremost created for home studio producers who do the complete process from start to finish and don't want to be bogged down with a lot of choice when it comes to the minute details of mastering, for example. They ideate, they produce, they mix, they master, release, and on top of that, they typically also do their own promo work. So you wouldn't be bothered with getting bogged down with details. Now let's take a look at the new Ozone 12 from iZotope. This is not a subscription, it's a one-time payment, and it's around $600 if you buy it completely new, or if you're a customer of iZotope from before, it's down to, I think, $350 or so. They have a lot of options for upgrading and customer loyalty programs and such. Ozone 12 also lives in different bundles, like music production bundles and such. You get a maximizer, which is a really nice limiter. It's one of my favorites. You get professional EQs and compressors. You get an imager. You get vintage tape, vintage limiter, and a bunch of AI tools such as clarity, stabilizer, and new features in Ozone 12 includes a stem EQ. You can turn up or down the vocals in a stereo track. You have something called the unlimiter, where you can take a track that is really heftily limited and you can reverse the damage done. And there's something called the bass control, where you can dive really deep into the bass. It gives you a lot of control of the low end of a stereo track. There's also some new release controls, and Ozone is famous for having advanced release controls. Now this tool right here makes a lot of sense for people who are really deep into mixing and mastering, and maybe they do more mixing and mastering than they do production. And if you're someone who have a lot of premium plugins from before, this would be a no-brainer addition to your collection. So this is a tool for the more advanced audio people. So to give you a direct comparison between the two, Landr is fast, holistic, and affordable. It's a full solution to help you stay in the creative flow, not being stopped, get your music release ready, and release your music. Ozone 12 is deep, technical, and specialized. It's a professional tool for people who want precision and excellence. Both of these tools analyze your track, generate some mastering settings, and let you tweak from there. Landr lets you tweak only on the macro level, but Ozone also lets you tweak on the micro level, so you can really dive deep in and be surgical. Both tools have a gain match feature, which is really practical when you want to A/B test what your mix sounded like and what it is with the processing, so that you don't get fooled by the increase and decrease in volume. So the key difference between the two is that Landr is designed for speed and simplicity, and Ozone is designed for surgical control. Now let me know in the comments which of these two tools make the most sense for you. Now let's hear them in action. So I'm just going to use AI for this. I'm playing back the loudest part of the song. here it opens a lot more up. Now let's do the same thing with the Ozone. Now before you start on Ozone, you can do some selections. So I'll select house for this one, and I'll have it use all the modules, and I'll keep it to balanced, and the loudness can be -9. It's okay. Just start. So that's Landr versus Ozone 12 on a house track. Now let's listen to some modern hip hop.
Motherfucking's crazy. Motherfucking's crazy. Motherfucking's crazy. Motherfucking's crazy.
Okay, now let's go with the Ozone mastering assistant.
Motherfucking's crazy.
Here comes the AB of the modern rap with Landr. Listen up.
Motherfucking's crazy. Motherfucking's crazy.
Here you can go in and check all the settings. There's a lot of stuff to do here to tweak. A lot of imaging going on here. Let's see if we can do some imaging on the other here.
Motherfucking's crazy. Motherfucking's crazy.
And to the last one, the boom bap track. Now let's go for Ozone. Ozone has increased the volume of the vocals by 1 decibel with the new master rebalance feature. Slightly EQ moves, cutting down on some width. So here in Ozone we can see more what has been going on. But going back to this one. So here we can tweak the rebalance. This is the chorus, and it's super wide, the chorus, so it's not that wide. So you see there's a difference because I wanted for this track the chorus to be as wide as possible, and then the Ozone has clamped a bit down upon it. But you see here also we have the macros, loudness, tonal balance, but the macros in Ozone are not that many as they are in Landr. But again, in Landr you haven't got the ability to go into each individual module. Just as I claimed before, that Landr is for ease and speed, while Ozone is for surgical precision. Now, as you can see here, you have controls for the low, mids, and highs, amount for presence, which is where the vocal is most intelligible. If you boost the high end, you can compensate with the DSR. I have the same function on my SSL Fusion. It's a great feature to have in the mastering stage. And then you have the width control, compression. You can have more or less compression, and character of the compression, and then there's some saturation. And you can also tweak the amount of loudness, so you can get get the track as loud as you wanna. You can tweak up until it distorts and then back off a bit. Let's A/B test them. Alright, so which one should you pick? If you're a home studio producer who wants to make music, mix it, master it, and release it, Landr is a no-brainer for you. For just about $10 a month, you get the whole complete shebang. And if you use my link down below, you get a 20% discount. And you also help this channel. And of course, the Landring mastering plugin is included in that bundle. It's the Landr Studio. Now, if you're the type of person who wants complete control over your mix and your master, Ozone is a no-brainer. If you're a mix engineer, a mastering engineer, or you really like to geek out on every specificity, if you're taking mastering gigs for other people and getting paid for it, if you're more in the pro segment, the Ozone 12 Advanced is a really good buy. Which one would you try first? Now, if you want more step-by-step guidance on mixing and mastering your own tracks, check out one of these videos right there. They'll help you take your tracks to the next level. I'll see you there. Peace out.